Didn't that sound good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's challenging.
You know something? I hate my
Huh?
I hate my mixer sometimes, but that's okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Derrick Whiteskycloud. I'm a psychic medium and paranormal investigator, and my show is called Between Two Worlds Radio on the LNM Radio Network. I'm on Tuesday nights from 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. Come and join me on the Pacific Time. We talk about the paranormal, alternative health, and other subjects that can actually mess with your mind. And you can join us on the LNM Radio chat room. Come and listen. We'll see you there.
Hi everybody, I'm Derrick Whiteskycloud, and you listen to Between Two Worlds Radio on the LNM Radio Network, which is called The Late Night in the Midlands. And my show is Between Two Worlds Radio. I want to also acknowledge everybody out there. Tonight, we are Facebook Live. Yes, we are. We're Facebook Live. I got my live in the studio. You see this mic? I'm here, folks. We're kicking it up a notch, okay? So I also want to acknowledge everybody else out there. During our LNM Radio Network, I've got so many affiliates picking me up now, and I just love it. And so I also want to acknowledge these folks. High Point Radio, 1620 AM, 100.5 FM. That's up in New Jersey. Big shout out to everybody in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Okay. WCET 101.7, Columbia, South Carolina. I'm a Canadian, so I'm saying hey. Okay. KOY 1230 in Phoenix, Arizona. KYAH is 540 AM in Utah. That's Utah's Talk Authority. And yes, KHVH 830 AM, Honolulu, Hawaii Radio. Aloha. Yes, we are live, and I'm actually in the Facebook chat room. And tonight, a lot of you guys don't know that I do Between Two Worlds Radio. I do Facebook Live, but I actually work out of another station, which is another station called Co-op Radio. And I'm going to let you guys know this tonight. We have a lot of spirits in my house, in my office, and you're going to start seeing them moving around back and forth. A lot of orbs flying around in my office because I'll tell you why. Tonight, I'm going to be doing readings, and you can call in the station. That's 360-566-2875. Or you can call in the station, Daryl, our producer. Daryl, what's your station number?
Oh my God, man. I mean, you got me like pumping up over here.
Hey, bro. What can I say?
You moved up a step.
I stepped it up a notch. If you want to see the guys in the studio, I'll give you guys a bit of a reverse show here. I'm going to just click on this, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Look. That's it. There's Daryl, our producer, right in the station over here. And they're saying hi from Edmonton, Alberta, here in Canada. Good for you guys. Yeah, we are live, and that's me in the studio. This is what I look like. Yes, here's
the real Derrick.
My background, folks. Well, I'll be doing readings, open lines, and if there's any other subjects you want to talk about, love to hear from you guys. This is toll free, so if you want to call the number, your number is Daryl.
Okay, my number here is 202-684-6955. And I drop it into the chat here so that people can know.
You can also actually join the chat room, and we do the LNM Radio Network, and we do have the chat room, folks. Just go to .com, lnmradionetwork.com. Join us in the chat room. You'll see the chat room just the top corner, and If you're unable to see me live on Facebook, I'm sure you will. As you see, the orbs are just running back and forth. They're having a heck of a good time in my room. You know, like my house is full of spirits, so that's the way I is, okay? And, hey, hi Ivy Collins up in Driftpile. Hey, Tanchkia. Hello, how are you? And also there's other people calling out. This is, let's see, Robert White and 109 degrees weather in central QLD. Oh, wow, man, that's hot. You're hot. When you're hot, you're hot. So we're going to do open lines. And if you want to call the number in the area code 202-684-6955, 202-684-6955. I'm doing open lines, doing readings for you guys. If you want to have any questions you want to talk about, this is what we're going to do tonight. I'm actually so stoked. Things have been happening so greatly. And then, funny thing, I was actually watching a show just not too long ago, about a couple hours ago. And I'm watching this show about different religions, you know, and they actually talked about Scientology. They talked about Jehovah's Witnesses. They talked about other types of religions. Interesting information, folks. I'm not saying I'm converting, but they talked about people that actually left all these places and how hard it was for them to, you know, come into a new life of their own. So just let you folks know out there, this world is not a hell. We can make it that way, like my mother would say, but we have to really live a life if we so choose. That's our own. So there's a lot of great people out there, and our chat rooms are begin to fill up, and looking forward to seeing you guys or talking to you folks. This is not like the other station I work at. Like this is my own studio here in my office here at home. And now tomorrow night we also do the I work at Co-op Radio, which is 100.5 FM here in Vancouver, and but here's the cool part: Métis Matters Radio picks me up here and plays our recorded shows, our archive, on LNM Radio Network. So we're going back and forth. We're flipping back and forth. So we have some really great affiliates carrying us up, picking us off, and we got so many great people. I mean, I'm just nothing but praise for people. What can I say? So it's a great thing that we're going to be doing this and enjoying this all as well. So tonight I want to talk about spirit. Like I've done so many investigations. We did an investigation not too long ago with some friends of mine, actually my crew. We went to this hotel. I'm not going to say which one it is, but somewhere in Vancouver region. And we investigated it. Now, we had some really cool sights and sounds and cold spots. I mean, major cold spots. And the hotel itself actually is being renovated. And there's about 3 or 4 hotels here in the BC region that's being renovated. But the one that I went to, I was asked to come out, and my crew doesn't tell me a thing. So when I went in there, and I can tell you I'll give you a few ideas. There has been some murder, some mayhem, some missing people, some things that have happened that are pretty, I would say, not cool. You know, like this is all to do with it goes way back. So I can't share the whole thing with you guys. Yes, I was watching Leah Remini regarding that's the show I've been watching, folks. That's the one, yeah. And it just blew me away. I'll tell you why. Because my wife used to be Jehovah's Witness, and one of the stories a young girl shared about herself being molested when she was 8. Well, my wife went through that, and she went through the same problem that they didn't believe her, and she made her walk. She walked, but she knows the whole story. That's why both her and I watched it. So not everybody is truthful about what not every religion is perfect, so to speak, and a lot of it's very controlled, like a cult. And I always tell people there's such a thing as, well, the show itself was very informative. It's open. Let's put it this way: they interview the people, and these are people that left this particular program, and or left the church, or they call it church or temple or whatever. That's what they've done. So it's these are people that have been there for 15, 25, 30, 35 years, and finally realized they had to leave because they couldn't handle it. It just wasn't what they saw this world the way it was. But I can talk more later about it. But tonight I want to talk about spirit. And let's put it this way. One thing I've learned, and this is kind of cool, because in my dreams I had 555, three numbers, 555 come true. And it woke me up at 555 this morning, early this morning. And the dream I had, and I'm sure, let's see, some of you folks may relate to and get an idea of what it means. In the vision or dream I had, I saw myself walking on the desert sand in Egypt. And I could feel the heat. It's intensifying. And I wanted to go to a place to get cool off. But as I'm walking along this sand, I'm walking down the side as if, you slide down the side of the sand dunes. And as I'm coming around to my right, I'm noticing that as I'm coming closer, there's a bit of a hollowed area, look like a cave. But not completely like a cave in its own form. It's more rectangular. And so when I decided to look inside, and it's almost like this big door lifted itself up, and the sand just somehow dropped over the door. And as I'm looking inside, and I'm walking in more of an angle going downwards, and as I'm going towards that lower angle, like going in, and I see this. As I'm walking closer, or walking further inside, it looks like a giant, huge building. And inside that building was another pyramid. And I saw 6 UFOs, perfectly circular, an oval shape UFOs, 6 of them that are sitting on the ground around the pyramid. I got excited. And I went like, whoa, this is so cool. I thought to myself, okay, now, and all of a sudden, something happened. I don't know why. And I suddenly opened my eyes. I got excited, maybe overly excited, opened my eyes, and 555 on my clock was so bang on. So I wrote down, I got up that morning, later on through the morning, and I decided to write down 555, numerology, and Egypt. Well, talk about a wake-up call. Egypt actually, well, everybody knows that Egypt actually has a strong connection to UFOs. That's true. And but yet it's going to be, what I'm going to make it is a prediction that in Egypt next year, around the summer 2019, a friend of mine is going down there, and there's going to be a lot of people joining them going down to go to this particular place up in Egypt. But I did call him up and tell him my story. And he's going to be sharing that story, what the 555 means with Egypt. And both and I and as I'm describing what I've seen, he's going to share that same story with another friend of his who both know and understand what the UFOs in Egypt means to them. It's going to be quite interesting, because there's going to be an eye-opener for everyone, because that's going to come up on a film. They can record it. But I can't say what it is particularly, because I don't know where the place is, but it's going to happen, and it's going to be a huge wake up, like for everybody to see, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is something I didn't even know existed. So it's going to be interesting how this all works out, and it's nice and also I'm actually looking at the chat room as we are speaking here. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. We are going to be doing we are on Facebook Live as well as on the LNM Radio Network, folks. I really appreciate you guys joining me in the chat room. As well as we're going to be doing open lines. Anybody wants to call in to 202-684-6955. That's open lines. We're going to do open lines and readings. If you guys want to call in for a reading, you're more than welcome to. This is what I'm doing tonight. I haven't done it for a long time. I've been busy doing the interviews for everybody else, but I haven't done anything for myself. And I thought, you know what? Since we got orbs running around in my office on the camera, we had one big one come across. So you'll start seeing them going across once in a while. but I had one big one, just like a large one, the size of my mic, come across the room on the ceiling. And no, they're not dust particles, and nor they're not reflection of light. I got one studio light above me, and that's all. All you can see is what's happening here. So if, like yourself, Stella, if you want to get a reading, you're more than welcome to call the number, and 202-684-6955. You can call the number, and we can get your reading. Call in and ask a question, anything you want to talk about. And even I can talk about a relative that's passed away and find out what we can do for you on that one as well. Ramona, hey girl, long time no see. Now, you want to talk about a really good medium, folks? This girl in my chat room, Ramona Morale, one of the best mediums that I've ever worked with in a long time. Both her and I used to do mediumship messages in one of our spiritual churches a few years back, when the late Reverend Barb Leonard was alive, and we used to do the spiritual church here up in the Surrey, BC region. And it's called the oh my God, I'm forgetting the name because she's not around anymore. Inner Garden Online Chapel, and I do miss her. I do miss that woman. She was 83 years old, 83 years young when she passed. She had to let go of her life, so to speak. I guess her husband passed away, and she was never the same after. We were trying to encourage her to keep her going, but I guess her illness took her over. But if you guys are interested in wanting to get a reading, you're more than welcome to call the number, and if Daryl can just pass that number up through the screen, and they can actually have a look.
Oh, give me a second, brother. I'm over here talking to people that are in other states. I'm sharing it as a watch party, and people are slowly coming. I'm getting...
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, 202-684-6955. That's your number to talk to Derrick Whiteskycloud. But I got to tell you,
we'll just write
I give a testimony for you. Everything that man has told me, and this is a pure testimony, has been, as they say, it's true. It's hard to say. I mean, I've tested them all. I've been through them all. Trust me. You say you've been through them all, well, come on over here to Derrick. That's all I have to say to you. That's 202-684-6955, and yeah, he's a medium and a half. Trust me.
Medium and a half. Yeah. Well, actually, there's extra medium. There's small, medium, and large.
Well, Derrick, you do have the hair, man. I mean,
yeah. Well, I haven't. What can I say?
See, he's showing the hair. And you know something? I have to give Derrick a lot of credit.
It's the hair.
Besides being a psychic, spirit medium, all the other things that we talk about, but he is also a UFO experiencer. So you, ladies and gentlemen, UFO experiencers, please call in. Show this man some love and tell your story. I mean, the radio is the only medium we have left where humans can talk, can share, can give information. Do the right thing. Share. Stop being scared, people. Don't be scared. Scared.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually do something a little different here.
You got a caller, Derrick.
Oh, you did good. And who do we have here? Let's a caller in.
Caller.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I can barely hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Sort of.
Good.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Not bad. I'm calling you. It's Stella.
Okay. How you doing, Stella? It's been a long time. So you want to get your...
Hear you.
Okay, you want to get your reading, my dear?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me try something here. I'm going to get my headset on and see if you can hear me here. Can you hear my headset?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm going to do something here a little bit more. I got two mics here going, but I think I'm going to do both. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. So what kind of question do you like to ask, my dear?
Mm-hmm. So many. Mainly about my health.
Just about your health? Okay. Let's go just put down here. Okay. What I want to say about your health, that is, I'm seeing what you call the upper and lower stomach region. Okay. And I'm seeing it like almost like an uncomfortable feeling, as if it's almost like you think you have a flu or cold. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay, but you've been having this problem maybe for about the last 6 months or so.
Yes.
Okay, it's not indigestion, by the way. I'm being told here that you need to have your appendix looked at.
Okay.
Okay, so it may relate to the lower abdominal area. It could be all to do with the appendix, but they're saying appendix. So I would say you may have to go in and have a look at that and ask them to do a blood check on you, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
That's scary.
Well, actually, it's not really a scary thing, because I really strongly feel it'll help benefit you. We want to clear the area. We want to get you better. I don't see that you're leaving this world. I don't see you sick forever. It will get better, but you need to work on that area. So it's almost like I want to look like it in one way, you think it could be like a rupture or a hernia type of thing, but to me, there's more to it. Okay, so I wouldn't put it past it. And they're saying it being more than that, but if you do a blood check, you'll find out what it is.
Just a general blood check.
General blood check, they'll find out. Yeah, because your appendix will always tell you if it's your blood check will always tell if it's your appendix.
I will do that.
Yeah, it's worth your while, and it'll help you a lot more. One thing I want to say, that your dad's here.
I kind of thought so.
Okay, and you and I never spoke, and you know very well that your dad. I never did know that your dad passed away, but I will say this: your dad's here, and he wants me to tell you that he's actually working with you and trying to help you, and that's why these spirits are in my office running back and forth, because they're trying to get attention to say, we need to do an open lines tonight, we need to talk to people, and everybody wants to be heard. And that's what I want to do right now. That's why I want to give you a hand. But on this one here, from your dad, he wants to tell me to tell you that he says everything's possible, but he says he wants you to get outside more often and spend more time outdoors. Okay? Not while it's raining, but when you get a chance to be outdoors and get fresh air. He says you've been holding yourself inside the house too much.
That's right.
Does that make sense? It's almost like you become too reclusive. You need to get out more often. Your dad says you need fresh air because you haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah, I've been like a hermit.
Yes, you are. And he also says that he says it's almost like you don't want to change your clothes.
No, I don't.
You know what I mean? So like he's trying to say you need to get out more often, start moving around, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself. And once that happens, you'll do well. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You take care of yourself, my dear.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
And Derek, we have another caller.
Oh, another caller. And who do we have here?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Who am I speaking to?
Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. I'm just calling to see. Do you know what my spirit animal is?
It's a wolf, but also a weasel.
Ooh.
Okay. So, and the reason why it's a wolf and a weasel, that it's like the wolf is a teacher showing you about the path that you're taking, that you've always been showing interest in wanting to be a speaker for people. But the weasel is telling me here that you are only wanting to choose what you desire, not what others are asking you to do. So you're taking little nippets and bites and you're going around corners and you're just making decisions what you want, but you're slightly doing small areas, not large enough areas. Does that make any sense?
I think so. There's lots of areas to cover.
Okay. Why I'm saying this because there's a lot of teaching that needs to come from you. And I know very well that you can be very successful doing it, but you're whoever it is that you're dealing with as far as your past is concerned, it's almost like I want to bring your dad into this. Try not to use your father as an excuse that you can't do these things.
Uh-huh.
Okay, does that make any sense?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And I have another question.
Yes.
So what would I've been trying to figure out what my Anishinaabe name be.
Anishinaabe name?
Yeah, like a name, like we would get like ceremony.
Oh, that wouldn't be on radio.
What's that?
I wouldn't give you that name on radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would have to request to talk to an elder in your region, or the elders.
Okay.
And here's a traditional way of doing it: bringing them tobacco, and ask them when the next ceremonies are about to take place, if there's any naming ceremonies, and participate with the women and the men elders and in the community. And as they get to know you, they'll work with you, and you'll be given your name.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So Stella said that was a bang on about my dad and his messages to me through you. We'll be following up on the messages. Good for you. Looking forward to having to see you do well.
And you have another caller.
Good. Now,
Hello?
And now, any of you guys out there, if you're wanting to get a full reading, you can go to my website too. It's whiteskycloud.com. If you want to call my office number and make an appointment, you're more welcome to. I do charge $130 for an hour. If you want to get a full reading, 1 hour reading, it's worth your while. So, but tonight we're doing a complimentary reading for each and every one of you, our listeners. So, who am I speaking to?
It's Yvonne.
Okay, hang on. We got our first caller, and we'll do the first area code.
Area code 780.
Okay, area code 780.
Me.
Okay, who am I speaking to?
Me, Vivian.
Hi, Vivian. Hey.
Hi.
I haven't heard from you in a long time. Ha 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 ha.
I don't think you ever heard. Oh, yes, you did hear my voice once. Sorry.
Yeah, I do.
It's not the same this time, I promise.
No, that's okay.
So, as I had mentioned, I was wondering what you had to say about my boyfriend.
Okay, what's your boyfriend's first name?
Alex.
Alex. Okay. Is Alex sitting next to you?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. V. Okay, with Alex, I will say this: it's something about him that he's trying to get reassurance from you that he really wants to see this relationship work. It's you that keeps looking straight ahead, that you're not sure what you really want him in your life, and he's trying his hard. It's almost like he's reaching out to get your attention. Does that make any sense?
No.
Okay, what is?
He's not. No, there's something going on that's really interfering badly.
Okay, why is Alex trying to reach out to you? It's almost like I'm reaching across. You know, like I want to.
He's not reaching out.
Okay, but yes, he does. He wants to reach out to you, but for some reason, what is it that he didn't, or that you didn't talk about? Because don't forget, I'm seeing you looking straight ahead, so you're not looking at him. So whatever his excuse is that he's trying to reach out, unless you say, I don't want to talk to you, or unless you're saying to him...
No, I don't say that, but he's got a very good reason for being very, very pissed off these days. And I'm having a hard time accepting the reason why.
Okay, so you're upset with him.
No, not with him.
Okay.
Although he does verbally abuse me when I'm around.
That's
but I
why he's
understand the
trying to
reason
reach
why.
out to you. Okay, that's why he's trying to reach out to you. Reaching out does not mean that he's trying to work it out. He's reaching out, trying to say, okay, let's talk. Or, like...
He's not doing it.
Okay,
He's
both,
not
yeah,
doing
but it takes both of you two to sit down and talk.
I know, I've tried.
Okay, now, the only thing is, there is a part of him, and I will say this, it's all to do with a house or a building, like I'm seeing him in another building. He's by himself. Yeah. I don't see him with you, like physically with you. That's why I was asking if he's standing
He is in a different building. He's not exactly by himself.
Okay.
But he's not living at the moment with anyone he knows.
Okay. And that's why I'm saying it. I'm seeing him
I'm
further
having
away
a hard time not saying why.
Okay, well, you don't have to. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay, I'm not expecting you to tell me anything why. I'm not going to say it's over another woman.
No,
okay?
it's not.
It's not at all.
It isn't. I know that.
No, but he has other reasons why he's doing it. I'm not going to use alcohol. I'm not going to use anything else on top of that. It's basically his own
alcohol.
Stuff. Okay, he's just dealing with his own stuff.
Exactly. Yes, he is.
Okay, and he's it's almost like
it's very, very major.
Yeah.
The most major thing in the world.
Is he dealing with health issues right now?
Oh, big time, yes.
Okay. Like as in really.
I might as well let it out.
Wait. Just listen to me. Let me tell you something. Just wait. Okay.
Yeah.
When you're saying he's dying of what?
You get nothing?
No. If you think it's cancer, he can be cured.
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's cancer.
I know. I was going to say it's cancer.
Dying.
But how far is he? Stage 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know that part. All I know is the doctors are sending him to end-of-life hospice.
That's stage 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I want, if you can, see him and tell him there's a website called phoenixtears.ca. If he wants to get cured, get him or yourself to show him, because I've seen people on stage 4 actually get cured of cancer. Okay, so it's his decision. That's why he's trying to reach out to you, and whatever it is that he's afraid of, whatever it is that you and him, like, you need to see him no matter how sick he is.
I can't deal with the verbal abuse thing, and I don't think he realizes.
Yeah, but his verbal abuse is he's mad. Not mad at you.
I know that.
He's mad.
I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
But you need to tell him straight, be honest, and tell him, look, you can't get mad at me. It's not your crap. Okay, it's not sorry.
I already did that.
Yeah.
I did that. And
okay.
He's just too angry to hear anything.
You know, people going through anger, people going through resentment, people going through, they go through different stages. Making deals with God, all those levels.
I know, yes.
And in the end, and I'll tell you, honest to God, there's people I've worked with that actually, did a lot of hospice work myself, and most of the time, people in the end start to say, well, okay, I'm going to make a deal with God. If you get me out of this, I'll do better. And, they're thinking, what did I do wrong? Did I do wrong? Did I deserve this? They're always looking for the worst excuse in their own personal life. And that's not what it's about. It's something that he himself has to work on, but he needs you there. And I know you don't like to deal with the verbal abuse, but you need to tell him, say, look, stop picking on me. If you need me by your side, I would like to be by your side because I care for you. Right? If you don't tell him, and use your honesty, you don't have to come in the room and say, well, how are you feeling? Just say, how are you feeling now? And does it feel worse? Or do you need me to help you with something? He can get mad all he wants. But if you want to be by his side, pardon me, if you want to be by his side and keep an eye on him, and to help him, he's not going to push you away. He's just mad. He doesn't want people to think that he doesn't want people to see him suffer. He's used to being such an independent person that no one actually has to say anything or do anything.
That is dead on.
Okay.
Independent as hell.
Yeah, independent, but he's been that way all of his life. He was taught that way by his father.
Yes, yes.
So the thing is
Yes,
that
he
what you're doing now is you're giving him his final days or final time with him to comfort him. Okay, and like I said, he wants to reach out, but he's afraid. But he, like you're saying, he's angry. No, he's afraid. He's afraid that you will be mad
After he finally got home and got through some of his emotions, he called me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to see him, he apologized for the way he was treated me, and that he was embarrassed.
Okay, see, I was right. He was trying to reach out to you.
Yeah, they all act that way.
Yeah. So I mean,
everybody acts that way.
Yes, not all. I've actually met some people that don't want to. They don't want nothing to do with anybody. They rather die on their own without anybody being around them. You know, everybody's different. You know, I had a lady friend of mine that I wanted to be by her side to her last days, and she took her last breath, and she said, "I have to go now," and she went and left. And I went, "Oh, wow. Well, she's gone." And then I turned around to say, "Okay, she's gone," and all of a sudden, her kids said to her, "Mom, you're not leaving yet. We're not done." Not everybody showed up, and all of a sudden she went, like, what the hell?
That's interesting.
I thought I was the last guy she was going to see, but because the girls told her, "Mom, you're not done yet. There's more people coming." So she held on.
There's something else I need to ask you, Derek.
Yeah.
I want to know if you have any feelings about this, getting any information. In the past year, since my boyfriend had his first double surgery to save his life, I have been having arguments with specific beings about something. I want to know if you catch any information on that.
What, the people that come and see as far as spirits are concerned?
Not spirits. My guardian spirits, yes.
Okay.
I have always spoke to them since I can remember since age of 12.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you living now, my dear? Like what province? Edmonton, right.
Alberta.
In your area, there's a lot of ghosts, a lot of spirits that have been lingering along the land. You've been doing this since you were a little girl. You've been connected with them such a long time.
Yep.
But because your mom did it, your grandmother was very, very connected to them, right? Because she's the one that taught you how to connect with them. Okay?
No, she didn't. She had nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, she did. After Spirit, she did.
Oh, yes. After Spirit, yes.
Yes, she did.
After she died and after my mother died, yes.
Yes, she did. She came to help you and help you with your gift, okay? And she's saying to me to tell you that she's still around you, and both your mom and her and your auntie are there giving... There's three ladies. And auntie. There's three ladies there that are giving you a hand.
I wonder which... Oh, maybe... okay.
And they're like...
I'm not going to say.
Like there's an Emma or Emmy.
No.
Auntie, there's an E. Emily, M. E-M.
No. Not that I know of.
Okay. She's connected on your father's side of the family. If you check it out...
I don't know the dead aunts from my father's side. I don't know who they are.
Did you ever get any photographs or any information of the family tree?
No, not really.
Okay.
I only know one aunt from my father's side, and it's his sister. She's still alive.
No, that's not her.
It.
That's not her. No. There's an like an Emily, E-M, like an Emily. Emma or Emily?
I don't know one that I don't know.
Okay. Now, just look through your family records, and you'll probably, even on your mom's side, just for the heck of it, and just write the name down and see if you'll find it.
Okay, so you don't get any information about that argument I was having, huh?
No. If you're arguing with yourself.
Okay. They kept telling me that I should marry Alex, and I said, "What the hell are you talking about? I don't want to get married to nobody."
Well, I mean, you said Alex is leaving you, so you want to marry him before he passes?
No, well, yeah, he's leaving me in death, but okay, yeah. So, but they're trying to tell me I should marry this guy, and And I argued with them for months over this. What the hell are you talking about? I don't want to marry
Well,
him.
maybe because
anybody.
at the time, most likely the time, you loved him very much, you know what I mean? And you wanted to be close to him, and you had the fear of being married thinking he's going to leave you.
I have previous marriage issues.
Exactly.
That's the reason why I don't want to get married.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Because
I
you've dealt with
just
it.
wanted to know if the argument I was having with my guardian spirits is real or not.
Oh, no, it's real. You know what? They encourage you. They don't tell you what to do, but they encourage you. They like to help you,
Well,
you know.
the first time I ever remember hearing their voices was when my father was trying to get me to become an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And the voices in my head said, "Do not do to others what has been done to you."
Yeah. That's true.
And so I listened. I always
good.
listen to them.
That's good. Well,
Except for this marriage thing.
Do you know what? I'll tell you this. If you don't marry him in this life, you'll marry him in the next life.
So I've been told.
Yeah. So either way, you'll get connected. Either way.
Yeah.
It'll still do you well.
Thank you, Derek.
Okay, you take good care of yourself,
I
my dear.
appreciate that.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Derek, you have now
Area code?
1778. You're on board.
Okay, area code 778. Who am I talking to? Hello? Area code 778.
Hello,
Hello, who am I
Derek,
speaking?
it's Elizabeth.
Hi, is this Elizabeth?
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's always nice to talk to you.
Okay. Is this the Elizabeth I know?
Yes.
Ah, is this the Elizabeth that married Johnny?
Yes, I am.
Hey, see, not bad,
I never
guys.
called you in.
No, she never phoned me before, folks. This is the first time. This is cool. What would you like
Yeah,
to talk?
sorry, one of the time.
This is Elizabeth's first time getting a reading here, folks. So, and here's another upcoming reader is Elizabeth. So what can I read for you, my dear?
Thank you.
What can we do?
If you are able to look into, I had some problems with my previous employer.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like filing a couple of things to close it down.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if you think it's kind of like gonna be end up like financially positive for me or not.
Well, let's put it this way: you'll be looking at this as being a court issue. I'm showing a gavel and a court, so this is going to go to court, and but it will be in your favor. And there will be monies and transactions that'll take place, but I feel they're going to try and talk you. Let's put it this way: they want to do it out of court or try and talk you out of court. So there'll be a lot of people are going to try to talk you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So stick to your guns. Don't let them get through to you. But as much as you can, whatever they owe you, you demand that much money. Don't let them con you down. Yeah. Okay. I had a client one time that and I was there during the proceeding, and she was a real estate agent, and the company itself was trying to accuse her, saying that she was the one that caused the trouble with a new homeowner, and apparently she signed the papers, but she never had the dealings any whatsoever, nor even reviewing the house with the homeowner. But the people that did the review with her or for these folks, they try to get away with it, and so they were going to try and sue her and take advantage of her. And I said to her, you fight this to the end, and they're going to try and to negotiate outside of court, so don't let them get to you, and stand up against them. And I stood with her,
exactly,
and she stood up against them, and she succeeded. Okay, so it'll be great.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Good to me. Thank you, Derek.
Give your husband a big hug.
I will. See you soon.
Take care.
Daryl loves him. Odin needs his fire back.
I understand you. See you guys.
Talk to you then.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello. We got which next area code is?
7, 8.
Hello.
Okay, area code 780.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
probably a few of us.
Who's area code 780?
I'm one of them.
Okay, okay, who's area code 780 and the next two numbers 780 is what?
That one dropped, Derek. So
Oh,
let's go to area code 1778.
1778.
That's me.
Okay.
That's me.
Here we go. And what's your first name, my dear?
It's Kimberly, Derek. I trained with you many years ago.
Oh.
And you have been coming up for about 5 months. I find your card. I see you on somewhere, and then all of a sudden I just turned on the Facebook, and there you were.
Oh, hey.
So I figured.
You must call in.
I. Pardon me?
You must call in. You're one of my students, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. So how you been doing with how are you doing with your skills these days?
Well, my husband's very, very sick, and I've been a caregiver this last year, and they were dormant for many, many years, and they've been coming around lately. But I'm just calling because you've been everywhere for 5 months. I see your face everywhere, so I'm just here.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was diagnosed with liver cancer,
okay.
Stage 4, and we've been together through this for 5 months.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of deteriorating, and I don't know where I'm heading. I just wrote a book, and it's completely the opposite of what I trained with you, and I'm just kind of all over the place, and so I'm just calling. I don't know what you can pick up. I don't have one specific question, but
let me tell you what I feel. Now, have you tried everything to help your husband with his liver cancer?
Everything. Have you
done alternative?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a nutritionist.
Okay.
So
have you tried
Have you
ever tried using what do you call I can't remember the name. There's 3 initials to it. It's a part of the cannabis. Have you done that with him?
Yeah, we've been on the oils. I mean, he goes outside and smokes, but he's in a lot of pain, and he's lost a lot of weight. And
okay, so that means there's something more in just the liver. There's something else in the liver that's making it go that direction. How far is he? Like you said, he's stage 4, and is he still at home?
He was in the hospice, but he came home. He's been in this stage for 5 straight months since July 5th.
Can he travel?
We'd have to carry him into the truck.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, he's gone. He's gone too far. If he can't walk, I was going to say there's a lady friend.
He can't. I mean.
A lady friend of mine, Joanne, who actually works for Poco Natural Foods. She, what they do is they have there's a couple that are from France, and they are called the Blackmans, and they put you on the machine and find out where the symptom is, what causes the issue with the sickness itself. And I mean, our government, our medical society, they only tell you so much. And if by some chance, if you're able to have a chat with Joanne, and if you can actually
text Joanne
from
is that
from Poco Natural Foods?
Sorry, go ahead.
She's from Poco Natural Foods. Have I sent her to her before?
No. Okay, I was thinking about Joanne in Langley.
Okay,
that's okay. Go ahead.
Her name is Joanne, and she actually works for Poco Natural Foods in Port Coquitlam. And I can give her phone number. If you can text me in about I would say at, say, 11:30. Text me at 11:30 this evening if you're able to still be awake, and I will send you her phone number, and you make contact with her, tell her I sent you, and then you can make arrangements to have your husband come down and see what they can do for him if there's anything that they know. And it's good to have a nutritionist meet another nutritionist. But what Joanne is, she's works as a alternative health practitioner. She knows more about more healing medicines than most average practitioner. Her grandmother lived to 103. They used traditional medicines, and they will pick from the forest. And I've had clients that were stage 4, that were living on reserves, stage 4 cancer, and they would drink this drink that's made from the bush, and they mix it and they drink it, and their cancer is gone. A very good friend of mine was stage 4, and he's still here to this day after all these years.
So that's fine.
Okay, so I've given you some idea that you like. I'm not going to say the word hope, but I'm going to give you an idea that you can go see Joanne and see what she can do for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
It'd be worth your while, my dear.
Are you picking up anything around me and my journey with him here? I just feel that he chose me at this point, to help him through. So.
Well, you got more than you know in your life, and it's interesting because I will say this: besides you being with him, but also I'm seeing you work as a speaker. And you'll be talking about alternative or talking about health, but you're also talking about a lot about women's issues in the future, and you're giving women what you call a step up in having faith in themselves. Whatever it is that you have talked about, this is how successful you can be.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you're not going to be just a one-time writer.
Sorry,
you're going to be more than 6.
Pardon me?
You've got 6 books to write, so you got more than just one book.
Yeah, I know that.
And it will be I'm being told here, you'll be a bestseller.
Pardon me?
I'm being told here
I didn't hear that.
You will be a bestseller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still going to book an appointment with you, though.
Okay.
So,
just give me a call
at a later date.
Yeah. Give me a call.
Okay.
And
what is your number I can text you with?
You can phone my phone number is 604-818-8375. 604-818-8375, and call my number to make an appointment.
Okay. Thanks, Sarah.
Okay. Take care, my dear.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
And we have, Derek, an unknown number.
It's called unknown?
It's unknown.
It's called unknown. Is the number called unknown?
Yes.
That's me.
That's me. She's called unknown. Hi, unknown. How you doing?
He is unknown.
Hi. Hello.
Who am I speaking to?
It's Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
Derek.
What can I do for you?
I'm stuck in a very strange pattern in my work, in my career.
Okay.
I'm in a 9-month pattern, and it has something to do with March and December. And one time August was thrown in there. So I don't know if it's a number thing, and I'm stuck in this. I work for 9 months, I take another job, work for 9 months, take another job, and it seems to be around March and December.
Okay, well, basically, if you're saying March and September, you say September, the second one?
December.
Or December. So you're talking about December of this month?
It's coming up.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What kind of work are you doing, my dear? Or what kind of work do you want to do?
I'm in child protection.
Okay.
That's what I've done for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
There's a couple of offers on the table for me right now.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with nothing to do with children, my dear.
What doesn't?
You working, like it says, you got one coming up, but it has nothing to do with children. You're doing another program. You're involved with something else. You're doing something else. I don't see children around you that this program you're going to be involved in. I'm seeing you actually doing something else. It's almost like care, but you're working with older people.
Older people?
Yeah, and it's more like young women, but not children at the moment. So you're whoever brought this proposal forward, but you have a choice. Are both of them children that they brought you proposals?
It's child protection. So one of them is a director position, and the other one's a manager position.
That's okay.
So
that's with the women.
One of them I would be. It's both.
Okay, you're working with a lot of women. I mean, literally, as the leader. That makes sense. You're under management, so you're playing manager role. That's your job. They're going to come to you.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, with women, you're not going to be working just as child protector, but you're also working with other women. You're going to be giving them advice as well.
Okay,
so you're involved with a parent as well as a child.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to be giving advice, not just you're not going to just direct workers. You're directing. You're also giving advice to women, young mothers or mothers of children. But you're going to be involved in like doing programs where they're coming in. I'm seeing like 20, 30, 40 women come in, and you're involved in that type of program.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, so
it may not make sense, but it's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what is the significance with this pattern of 9 months?
Birth. Well, in one way,
okay,
it represents
9 months.
It represents every woman's journey. You know, like a birth mother, a life giver. So, for some reason, you're on the life giver's journey. You're helping women that have children. That's just an energy of it, and it comes every 9 months. But you're not stuck with it just every 9 months. This is more of a, like, being a 2018 right now is going in. You're going into a 2019, and the 9 is actually in that numerology, so it's going to be a big one for you. You're looking at it being a 3. You'll be going into a 3-year in numerology. And that's not including your birth name. So if you include all that together, you're probably looking at a 9. So next year of 19 is going to be one of the biggest important years of your life. Okay. But the significance represents it's a vibration, it's an energy of every 9 months. Now, anybody that does numerology or anybody that does astrology, so to speak, and they would write that word down, 9 month, or 9 as if you look at the number 9 as a numerological number, it's actually a finishing of one, but beginning of the other. So you're always letting go of one thing in the past, and you're beginning something new in the next. So it'll always be success. It'll always keep going. You're never without work. That's the thing.
Okay.
They can't. No one will ever want to give you up because you're too good at what you do.
Yay.
You're stuck with the work right until the end, my dear. That's it. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm fine with that. It's just I just didn't understand why there was change every 9 months for me.
It relates to when you...
And it's always in March, and it's always in December.
Yes.
For the last 3 years.
Yeah. Have you looked up the 9 in numerology?
No, I haven't looked up anything. I'm lazy.
Okay. Let me explain numerology in 9. I'll give you an idea. It's a symbol of wisdom and initiation, and it's highly emotional and spiritual. And it holds the path towards mystical knowledge. People with life path numbers and that are given numbers in a dream, vision, or passing it talks about care a lot about your spiritual comfort, and they care about the comfort of their soul. So basically, it's like they're showing you a balance of who you are, that you'll always be successful for no matter what you do. You're always that good at it.
Okay.
So it's worth your while to really to trust your path, that not the 9 is leading you, right? And if you ever meet somebody that does numerology, they'll give you even more detailed stories what 9 means. The positive is basically talked about being compassionate, aristocratic, sophisticated, charitable, generous person, humanitarian, that's cooperative, creative, self-sufficient, proud, and self-sacrificing. Okay, now the negative side of 9s, they say, can end up being egocentric, arrogant, self-pitying, sentimental, discontent, fickle, cold, or mentally unstable, and that's not you. So basically, your positive numbers always will be is giving all of yourself out there and helping the community, and that's what this is all about. You are 9, and I'll give you another story to it. John Lennon was also a 9. So
yay!
Yeah, yay is right. Yeah. So I mean, you got, and if John Lennon shows up, just sing the song.
Okay.
Right? Peace, whatever song you use.
All right.
Okay.
I have a little bit of clarity.
Good. I'm glad. You'll be fine, my dear.
Mud.
Just trust your heart and trust your guidance.
Okay.
Okay. Take care of yourself. Talk to you then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're going to be we're going to take one quick break, folks, and you're listening to Between Two Worlds Radio on the LNM Radio Network, and we'll be right back, guys. Hold on tight. Hang on to that phone calls. We're going to a commercial. Be right back.
The LNM Radio Network has a subscriber chat room for you, the listener. Come interact with your fellow listeners and like-minded people and talk about the shows in a safe environment, from the paranormal to conspiracies and anything else LNM related. All you have to do is go to the LNMRadioNetwork.com website and click the official chat page button at the top of the homepage. From there, you can sign up for the cost of a cup of coffee. If you're a late-nighter subscriber, the chat room is absolutely free with your subscription. Terms and conditions apply. Then click connect and you'll be able to log into the chat room. We're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and the chat room is both for Studio A and Studio B. We look forward to seeing you there.
So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7, with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on mobile with any smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
This is Jason Bland, host of Paranormal Soup on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. And we're streaming as a webcast to our Facebook page, Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup, where we have guests who will blow your mind, live ghost box sessions where you can call in to see if the spirits will talk to you, and the World Wide Web of Weird with the latest in paranormal news and evidence. We're bringing weird every Sunday night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern on the LNM Radio Network.
Do you own a laser printer, copier, or a fax? Well then, listen close to this announcement. Laser Technologies has been providing high-quality, frustration-free toner cartridges that are guaranteed not to harm your equipment for over 20 years. Laser Technologies will save you on your supplies with high quality and fast delivery. Savings up to 50%. Laser Technologies supplies toner, imaging drums, developer and cartridges for most of the major brands. For a price quote, send an email to service@laser-technologies.com. Include your printer make and model for your part number. Call us at 561-792-9600. That's 561-792-9600. Laser Technologies, providing 100% of the quality at a fraction of the price. 561-792-9600.
How to know if you should reach out to a friend? Your friend might be worried, sad, grumpy, angry,
stressed, weird, rebellious,
anxious, antisocial,
lonely,
sleeping less,
more,
eating more. Look, there are a lot lot of things to watch out for, but you know your friend best. So if they're not acting themselves, why not say something? Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Won't you stay and play with me? I'm having a tea party. It's such a lovely day to have a tea party. I'm having a tea party. I'm having a tea party. Won't you stay and play with me?
Yes, folks.
Belongs to us and us alone. The way our girlfriends walk, the way they talk, the way they touch their hair. We hold details that only a sister can know about her girls. But what about our other girls? The ones that we carry with us every day. Can we describe them when everything's right? Can we feel when something's wrong? Our bond with our sister girls gives life. But knowing your breasts can save it. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. That's knowyourgirls.org. Brought to you by Susan G. Coleman and the Ad Council.
LNM Radio Network, shining the light of truth 24 hours a day.
Well, we are back, Derek.
Hey, we're back. That's good.
Hey, guys, slow down, everyone. Jerry, your next caller is a madman for you.
Okay, before we do that, we want to acknowledge our affiliates again. I want to also acknowledge all our affiliates out there. High Point Radio, 1620 AM. That's 100.5 FM in New Jersey. Up in New York, New Jersey, as well as Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Also acknowledge our other networks, WCET 101.7 Columbia, South Carolina, KOY 1230 in Phoenix, Arizona, and KYAH, that's 540 AM in Utah, that's Utah's Talk Authority, as well as KHVH 830 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. Aloha. And yes, we're back. You're listening to Between Two Worlds Radio, and you're watching me in the Facebook Live. And I want to also acknowledge people out there, and thank you guys for calling in. This is Open Lines. We'll be doing psychic readings for all those who want to be joining me this evening. And so we do have a couple of people that have called in. We've actually had some long time waiting to be on, so let's see what we can do.
Your next caller is a madman.
We have people that hung up suddenly.
Hell, he says pack them and smoke them because you're gonna need them.
Mars.
What's up, gentlemen? sorry, that caught me off guard. I don't know, not to break, everyone's winds of feelings here. Your hair is cranking, by the way. That's cool. I don't know, man. I just felt like I need to call in, maybe with a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It might be a stupid question.
How stupid do you want to be?
But what am I feeling and why am I feeling like it? I don't know if that, yeah. And anything else that you might happen to feel. Again, I don't really do this, but I don't know. I'm here. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? Typical New York. Typical New York. How you doing? Well, let me tell you something, my friend. You are going to go gangbusters, even bigger. This by 2019 is going to be, by the time spring comes in, you're going to end up actually owning 2 radio shows, not just the one. And one thing that people will be doing a lot in our being on this station itself, you're going to have to start writing your books because you keep on hesitating putting them together. And you got to make the time at least an hour a day.
Okay.
Don't lose sleep over it.
Well, you're saying 2 radio shows. Now, I didn't expect nothing like that. I was just, I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't like how I'm feeling, I don't think. And I want to know what it is I'm feeling and why.
It's called guilt. It basically what you're feeling right now is called guilt. and you're thinking, are the listeners listening to me? Do people really hear what I want to talk about? Is it really worth it? Yes, it is. Your work is so well known and people like listening to you. You are one solid guy, and don't let your voice bother you, because they like to hear your voice as gruff and harsh. That's what makes you so interesting. Okay? People told me I got voice for radio, been doing it for more than 20 years. I'm still here. Okay? So if I were you, hang on tight, make it happen. Don't be afraid of your skills. And when I'm saying the second radio show, you'll partner up with someone else in the second radio program, and it's going to be something very political. Like people call in and voice their opinion on politicals. Okay? A little different from your own show that you have right now, but it's going to be more on the politics, but you're going to have people calling in like a round table, but it relates to politics, and it will be yays or nays. So the one guy on one side in the room is going to be your partner, but he's going to be someone going on the negative side, and you're going to be on the positive side. So you can basically talk about reviews back and forth.
Wow, that was a total whoop-de-doo. I wasn't expecting nothing like that. I don't know what to say there. No.
It's going to come up, man, and that man will approach you one day, and he'll say, hey, we should partner together and do another show. You have not met him yet, but when it does, it's going to happen big time.
Met who?
The partner.
Of this other show you're talking about?
Yep.
No offense, Derek, but you got the right guy.
Gary, I got to tell you something. Today I was getting ready to call you to be on the Kevin Cook show. I was getting ready to ask you to be on Kevin Cook's show because he likes political truths. And it would have been interesting. And you know something, Derek? You're scaring me again, Derek. You are scaring me, and even Gary knows he who telling the truth. It's scary how you are pointing him political, and I was going to do it today, but I decided it would have been easier to take the show and run with it myself, but yeah, Gary, you're hitting it now.
I don't know what makes you see that, Derek, but wow.
I listen to what I say, and that's it, my friend.
Huh?
I just listen to what they tell me, that's all.
Well, who tells you?
Spirit.
It's the spirit, my friend or foe.
They're friends. Family. Lots of family. We all have people coming through in spirit that want to give you a hand or a helping hand. We have a tendency thinking that we're all by ourselves, but we're not, and you're not by yourself. You're not a loner. You'll be very busy.
Okay, I might need a copy of this thing, Daryl, but as I'm a little slow sometimes. But let me just say, what is? You said guilt. Could you? Is there an elaboration, or did you explain it and I missed it?
Stop hanging on to your past. Let it go. Stop hanging on to your past. Anything you dealt in the past that you've been hanging on to, thinking, I could have, would have, should have, let it go. It's not your stuff anymore. You don't own it. Let it go.
Now, is it related to something I must finish, or other than that, I'm not worthy even for any of those things?
It's before you started radio.
Before I started radio.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, you're the way I'm seeing you, it's almost like you were talking about doing something, and before it became radio, I'm seeing you scribbling on paper, I want to do this. You worked with someone, and you broke a partnership up, like in that relationship, or whatever it is in the friend, and all of a sudden, that's it. Basically, you need to reconnect with your life. Stop worrying about your ex-partner.
I'm not going to say a word. He's saying it all.
Yeah, it's still referencing to the same person, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I've been calling out. Even before the show, that's what's odd.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So it's stuff I didn't expect that, but and anything else? I feel there might be something. I don't, or am I wishing something? I don't know.
You're looking for more than you think, and this is a good start for you.
All right. Now, referring back to our previous call, if I may, did I experience those 2 to 3 type things yet? And am I in one now?
You're in one now, and you'll be doing 2 more. Your next wake up call is going to happen in the month of January, around the 3rd week.
Good or better or worse?
Better.
Okay, can I ask the callers to respect that Derek is on the phone with someone and turn their volumes down? I mean, please. I mean, don't you think I can hear it and the people out there can hear it?
Oh, you got other people on here at the same time?
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of callers. We got 4 on the line right now trying to call in.
My apologies then, everyone. I guess I don't want to step on everyone's time. So this feeling that I am having is I don't like it. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why it is.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop worrying about it. Let it go. Let that unconscious feeling go. Let it go. It's not your stuff anymore. You don't own it.
Where's it coming from? That's what I mean. I don't like it.
Yeah, just let it go. I know I don't like. There's sometimes I have to deal with issues in my life, and I have to learn to let it go. Like I'll hang on to things from the past, and I had to learn to let it go. It just takes time. It takes about a day or 2 before you start to say I'm done. But it'll work. You just have to trust your heart.
So you're still seeing that I still have a show, and not just a show. He whoop-de-doots me with another one.
It would be big.
Then the Martian Revelation, then I fail?
Oh, no. Martian Revelation still goes, but you're also doing a political show. You got 2 shows you're running. It goes bigger. Like you got 1 Martian Revelation, but you're also doing politics. It may not make sense to you now, but it'll get you after New Year's.
Okay. Should I be there?
I'm not saying any more. I'm not saying any more. And now you have to make a decision.
It's all about choices, Gary.
I'm not speaking for you. I'm not going to go any further with that. I think this is a good choice. Good start for you, and stick with that, and you'll get your answers tonight when you sleep.
All right, everybody. And I still live to that modem. Motto, Pat was welcome, and I'm doing it right now, and your head's cranking. Thanks.
You're most welcome. I'll talk to you next time.
Yes, sir.
Take care, my friend.
Good night, guys.
I know you're going to call me later.
Wow.
Our next caller, who am I talking to? Who's area code?
778.
Area code.
And for all the callers out there, the reason why I dropped you is because you wouldn't listen. Listening is 3/4 of the problem. I tell you to turn that sound down, and you don't want to do it.
You know what? They go to turn the sound down, but I'm turning the sound up. Hello, Derek and Daryl.
Hey,
Johnny, how are you?
Hey, Johnny, how's it going?
Fireman.
This is the fireman. I got word that this show was happening, and I had to call in, and I had a question. If it's all right, am I allowed to request a reading question for this evening?
Sure.
Okay, my reading question for you, Derek, is very specific here because earlier I was talking to you about the idea that over in Romania and Transylvania, up in the mountains, there's a shape of a sphinx on the side of that mountain.
Yeah.
And underneath that mountain, there is a secret tunnel that leads all the way to Egypt. One tunnel leads into the inner earth, and there's another tunnel that led to a top secret, very ancient holographic library. This was revealed by Peter Moon and some officials over there. My question for you is, Does the library still exist, even though it's being guarded very heavily by foreign intelligence? And are there other libraries around the world like that?
3.
Okay, where are they? Do you know?
One is here, one is in Transylvania. One is...
And is there one in Egypt?
Yeah, one's in Egypt, one's in Transylvania. One is in Germany.
Wow.
And I think the 4th is in Russia.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Edgar Casey said that we would find the library under the paw of the Sphinx.
Yep, it will be. You'll find it. But there is Mr. Hawass who actually has sealed off the paw. And he says it doesn't exist. And
wow,
yet
I
seen the paw opened. So it's going to change when you go down there.
Incredible. Thank you, Derek. That's amazing. And it's just amazing how you're just opening the doors to these people tonight. I was listening in to you give the readings, and it's just you're bringing the fire. And Elizabeth loved the reading you gave her, so thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Thank you both.
Okay.
Is the queue busy? You have a whole bunch of people waiting?
Yeah, it's all busy. We got people calling in. Like crazy.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much, and we'll keep listening.
Okay, talk to you then.
Talk to you then.
Take care. Bye. Okay, another area code we've got. Next caller. Who am I speaking to? Hello? Hello? Caller 778-891? Sorry, yeah. 778-919. 778-919. Are you there?
Yeah.
Who am I speaking to?
Hello.
Hello. What's your? Hi, yeah, are you there? Hello.
It's Ramona.
Hi, Ramona.
Hello. Hi.
Can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm good.
I can hear you just fine.
I haven't seen you in a long time, girl.
Oh, I know. Well, you look like you've been busy.
She took a trip to the farm and never left.
The funny farm.
And I'm not talking about the funny farm. No. Yeah.
So I was wondering if you could tell me anything interesting that's going to be happening for me in the next couple months.
Let's see here. Yeah, you're going to be doing more speaking, my dear, and you need to do. It's like you need to start getting out there again and start doing your platform work. Not readings personally, face to face. I'm talking about platform show, like put on your own, mediumship platform again. You've not been out there for a long time now, and I think it's time for you to get yourself out there and get known again. I mean, you got your personal readers, personal clients, but getting out there again, it's like that's what I'm doing right now. I've been busy getting our TV series going, so I would like to see you get out there, and you need to get heard. Like I know you're one of the best mediums I've known in a long time, in a lot of years, and you haven't really gotten out there enough yet.
No, I've kind of hibernated on my farm. The only getting out there I get is milking a goat these days.
Yeah, well, unless you want to read the goat.
I read to them, but it's not the same thing.
No. You ever read a goat before, folks? Yeah.
Well, I definitely, it's a conversation that has come up about, me getting out and doing things, again, and sort of reintroducing myself. back out there into the world.
Have you been out to the Spiritualist Church, like the one up in Burnaby, to get back us out there and do performance there?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't been anywhere. The firm kind of has kept me busy, and I just have clients at home.
You remind me. There's actually there's a lady I know from outside of in Alberta, and she had a TV series that was made called My Mom's a Medium, and she has her own farm. Like, she's married, she's got a couple of kids, and they did a TV series about her. And you remind me like her. You know what I mean? Like you need to get out there and be the second My Mom's a Medium.
Yeah, the boys don't always appreciate that.
Hey, what can I say?
when you can rat out your teenage boys without them knowing you can do it, it's really great.
Yeah, I know. And they're going like, I heard you or I seen you. And they go like, where? How did you find me? And like, in my vision.
Exactly. How did she know that?
Mother remote viewed me. I don't know how she did that.
Well, thank you very much, and I won't hold you up, and hopefully we get together soon and chit-chat a little bit.
Yeah, well, maybe get together and have coffee now, because we haven't seen each other for a year or more. I mean, more than a year. It's been more than a year because since Barb passed, that's been a long time. So I mean, I haven't seen, I didn't see Barb for over a year, and then I haven't seen anybody that you'll guess group clan that we worked with, like yourself and a few others. It's been months. I would say almost 2 years.
Yeah,
almost 2 years.
It's I see the odd one or two people, but like I said, being at home and my health issues kind of took on a bit of a turn, so I haven't really seen much of anybody. I talk to people, but I haven't seen anyone.
How is your health now? Like, how is your heart?
Some days are better than others.
But is your heart doing better?
Well, I'm hoping to be booked for surgery. So if I get my surgery, I'll be back on my toes and running.
So are they going to transplant the goat heart?
If I had as much energy as they do, I would be a millionaire at this point.
That was the reason why I said the goat heart. That means you get to climb on the hills and.
That's right.
And then I can hear in the background,
okay.
The hills are alive with Ramona.
Okay, honey, I won't keep you from all your people. Great job loving listening tonight.
Okay, take care, my dear.
Okay, talk soon.
Bye-bye. Okay, we got another caller, and that caller is another 778, and that's an 882. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, that's me. That's Lou. Grateful to be on the show.
Hey, how are you doing, sir?
Good, thank you.
Good.
It's in Vancouver.
Ah.
I've been in that spiritual church as well.
What do you think of the place?
I think it's great. It's been a while since I've been there, but I was introduced with some friends to go there.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful. And we'll probably go back now that you've brought it up again.
Hey, we're reaching out to a lot of people, to make a connection with the spiritualist church again. I mean, it's not just a church. It's actually, there are so many people that do courses, classes, presentations, events of sorts, and I think they're going to be doing a Christmas dinner thing too coming up in this sometime this month in December there too. So it's open for everybody to come.
Nice. Yeah, I'll check into this.
And I will be, let our listeners and our viewers know on Facebook and as well as here, I will be doing a performance on the 28th of December. The 28th. It's called Mediumship Message Night. I will be at the Night Garden. I will be at the First United Spiritualist Church up on Burnaby. It's off Canada Way in Kincaid. I'll be there on the 28th, and then in the evening starts at 7:30. So I'll be doing mediumship messages, so we're looking forward to seeing everybody come. We're hoping to get the church packed full.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, Mr. Lou, what can I do for you, sir? You got a question you want to ask?
Well, I'm self-employed. I'm in the beer nut business, making candy-coated peanuts and almonds, and we do different trade shows and special events. And I feel like I'm going through a transition in my business. And I'm also looking at doing Bitcoin as well. And I'm wondering how the business is going to fare in the next 6 months.
Well, right now, I mean, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, everybody right now is having a leg in it, and they're talking about it being almost eliminated. And what I do understand that and in the U.S. right now, and the United States is trying to remove the Bitcoin out completely. There are stories about it being no longer in existence for a while, but it will improve.
Wow.
It's just the Americans that are totally against it, and they're because the government can't claim the tax off of it. But as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin still actually is active as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
People still making income on it. But I mean, that's just basically government can't control it. But they're trying to make people feel like you can't, that you can't. I mean, they're putting words in some of the newspapers. I was reading about it today, and they're saying, oh, well, people with Bitcoin are claiming bankruptcy, and they're fraudulently hurting people's businesses and that sort of thing. And it's not. There's nobody. If you actually talk to people that actually been working with Bitcoin, nobody's suffering. But they're making you think that they're suffering. So it depends on themselves. But as far as your company's concerned, as far as what you are doing now, there's going to be more than just your peanuts, so to speak. And so it's like you need to add into your foods substitutes. Get into what you call energy drinks, and that will even be better for you.
I see.
Yeah.
So we're making all the nuts and fudge and everything.
Okay.
We don't do drinks.
Yeah. Well, that'll be your next step now, going into energy drinks. Not just straight drinks, but energy drinks. So I would say for you to seriously look at the idea of creating one of your own name brand, and come up with something that you would understand that would work for you. And it would be very, 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 very successful.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's a complete different curve off the regular processes that I've been doing, business model.
Yeah.
Energy drinks. I never thought I would ever think of that. And it's great with the regular.
Yeah. Once you've created. Okay, we need someone to actually mute their voice right now. So I'm just talking to one person. So whoever's coughing can mute their voice. Yeah, just mute your mic until we're ready for you. Lou, I would say whatever the company name that you own, you can use it as your own, like use that same similar logo and use as part of your drink name. So how you use it, you can put that as part of your logo with your drink and as an energy drink, and that will be hugely successful in that part. But you're going to be making it's like something that relates to an alternative herbal version of it. So are you using, it's going to be something that you'll enjoy doing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm curious about how I'm going to get that started, because I've been running financially a little bit slow lately, and I'm relying on the Bitcoin to pull me out of the slump.
Yeah, well, stick with the Bitcoin. Don't worry about that. But like I said before, work with the idea of creating online, your company itself being online, but say distribute it. And I would recommend the same way if you're doing it on Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook page, create a Facebook page of your company, do your product that you're selling it through, anything, and then because that's going to give you a lot more people that can do that online buying, that sort of thing is going to benefit you a whole lot. And that's where you end up using your money to create that energy drink business with the Bitcoin connected to it.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I was contemplating going online.
Yeah.
In the last few months.
Yeah, it's worth it. That's the reason why when I do my shows, I do everything online. And anytime I'm doing a video like this one here on the show, people that are whoever's viewing and once you got it recorded, and I recommend to create your own commercializing of yourself, of your company, what products you've got, commercialize it, create it as a even Facebook Live, so to speak, or record it and put it on your pages and review it through once a day or once a week, and let the people know that whether they're friends of or create new friends and like a page, create that way, you're gonna draw a lot more people to you, and they're gonna actually want to place orders. And a lot of people are doing that now a whole lot more than ever before. Yeah. So online has really become big, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the catalyst to making the revenue to get the
exactly. You know, you wanna get them. I mean, people like to touch and see and smell. But you can start off that way, but yet if they want to meet up with you, say, if you're going to be at an event, I'm going to be at this event, we're going to be selling this, this, and this, and they'll be there. You know, if you're going to be doing any conferences or any type of small events, like, say, Christmas, that sort of thing, or any kind of holiday event, you know, get yourself involved with those kind of event planners, and they say, okay, we're going to be here, selling this, and then that lets them know that you're going to be at the location.
Right. Like I'll be a fly over Canada for the month of December.
Exactly.
And doing a promotion there for the whole month.
Yeah. So this is going to help you a whole lot. It'll get you out there. More people will hear you.
Wonderful. That's great insight.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Take care.
Hope to see you on the 28th on December.
You will. Talk to you then.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. So we have another caller, and that caller is number 778-866. 778-866. Who am I speaking to?
Darlene.
Darlene?
Yeah.
Hi, Darlene. How are you doing?
Oh, it's going good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's going pretty good.
So what kind of question
Health
you have?
Health is doing pretty good.
So...
Well... I'm kind of in a stuck spot. You wouldn't believe where I'm stuck right now.
In the phone booth?
I just want to see. Can you see where I'm at?
I'll remote view. I'm stuck in my bed. I can't get out.
Well, pretty much. Kind of stuck in my couch.
There you go.
Kind of. But.
Got your feet caught underneath the big cushions.
Yes. Oh my God! Yeah, pretty much.
See, I'm remote viewing her place. I'm seeing her feet. I'm seeing her feet stuck underneath the cushions. I can't get out.
So my question was, last year, or actually 2 years ago, I had a conversation with my grandmother, and I want to see if you see anything that might tell me or indicate to me that what she was asking for might come true for me.
Okay, well, as soon as you said, as soon as you mentioned your grandmother, she yelled out loud, "Daughter." So it's got to be your mom. So now, is your mom still here?
She is.
Okay, let your mom know that her mom or your grandmother is thinking about her, and your mom's going through some personal, emotional, like quiet time of herself, and she doesn't know how to deal with it at the moment. And it shows me some distance between both your mom and your dad. So it's something that became a little bit of a, not the relationship issue, but something to do with being in shock. Okay, I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's between your mom and your dad. And your mom, your grandmother's basically pointing out, she says that she's actually watching over your mom right now to give her more of a, I guess it gets a bit of a boost. To say not to worry about certain things that are on her mind. Okay. But as far as your grandmother does visit you, she's also says she's like there's someone in your family is going to have a baby, because I'm seeing a baby being born. Okay, I'm seeing a child being born. I'm seeing your grandmother holding on to a baby, and the baby's being presented from your grandmother to you. So she's showing me a child be born in the family somewhere, in your family. Now, you may not know anything about it yet, because sometimes kids are known to keep it to themselves and not say a word yet.
Right.
My daughter held off for a couple of months until she finally admitted that she was pregnant. And I already knew before she was pregnant.
Well, being a grandmother wouldn't be such a bad thing.
No.
That would be quite a blessing.
Yep. So there's somebody coming out. It's going to be there's actually going to be a child coming out that's going coming out. There'll be a child being born, and it will be presented to you.
Ooh.
So we're going like, oh, look what we got here. The bundle is blue. That's boy.
That certainly is exciting to think
Yeah.
that is a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the psychic, so you would know.
I have to hear it. I got to trust it, my dear. Now, one thing I want to say to you too. You need to start your writing. Your hands shows me your hands are busy, like you're needing to do notes or write things. And there's some songs that are in your head that you haven't stopped thinking about singing.
Right.
Does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. Get those songs on paper because there's words written down. I'm seeing your hands moving with songs, writing. So you got to make it happen. Don't give up on it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You take care.
Thanks, Derek.
You're most welcome. Talk to you then.
This is the first time I talked to you on this line. It's quite interesting.
Isn't that fun?
Enlightening. It was fun. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Okay. You take care.
You too. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Let my listeners know. Just one more. I'm going to let my listeners know that if you guys want to find me and make appointments, you want to do full 1 hour appointments or half hour appointments, get a hold of me. Go to my website, whiteskycloud.com. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can phone my number 604-818-8375, and that is my personal phone number. If you want to make an appointment, come and see me. If you're out of town, you can still call my number, like out of province, out of country, you can still call my number, and we can make arrangements. I can do the phone reading online, whichever how you want to do it, still works. So I do take American money too, so I'm not just Canadian money, So yeah, we're going to have some fun doing it. And I want to thank everybody for being viewing the Facebook chat room as well as being on this program. I really enjoy your company, folks. And we're still got open lines. We've got 15 more minutes. So if you guys want to get your reading tonight, we'd love to hear from you. Don't give up on the calls. And if you think that you can't get on the calls, that's fine. We can do this again next week, maybe 2 weeks. I haven't made up my mind yet, but it's something I tried tonight and become successful. It's working quite well, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a heavy breather on the phone, so who am I speaking to?
Erica 160, you're up.
604.
Oh, 604, yeah.
Erica 604, who am I speaking to?
604-421.
That's you.
Yay, it's Bonnie Kennedy here.
Hi.
Hi there. Glad I got through. What a blessing.
I haven't seen you in a while, my dear. How you been doing?
I'm okay. I'm kind of trying to withdraw a little bit here because I keep on getting myself in quagmires. I'm wondering if you got any sense on what I'm doing or how I should proceed here.
Well, what are you doing regarding your health? Because I'm hearing like is you ever having esophagus issues? Like it's almost like you're esophageal. It's almost like you're rasping. What's that?
Yeah, I think that's anxiety.
But no,
I'm trying to get everything under control with breathing. I didn't realize I was breathing that hard.
No. Let me ask you something. Are you living in a house that's really old?
No, I'm living in it's pretty healthy around me.
Okay. I'll tell you why, because it shows me you're rasping, your voice is rasping. It's not just anxiety. You're rasping your voice, and that shows me that you're dealing with a lung issue. So most likely you may have to get what you could, there's actually a herb you can take for your lungs. That'll clear it all out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tincture. It's called lung rescue.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll help your voice, your vocal cords. It'll help your larynx and your heart, and it does help it a lot. And it's also to do with your lungs, because it shows me there's a bit of I'm being shown here. Your lungs have a bit of a not fluid entirely, but there's a mucus buildup. I'm being shown here.
And I can hardly walk because I think it's like I get days where I can walk, but other days I can't.
Okay.
And I'm thinking maybe I need to learn how to not take on other people's stuff.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say for you. Go to a website, and it's called that would be Strauss. Okay, go to the website called Strauss, S-T-R-A-U-S-S, Strauss Heart Drops.
Okay.
And that's going to help your circulation, and you take that 3 times a day, and how you follow through with how it requires to be using it, and I recommend to use that for the whole month. And it's a tincture, so you can put that under your tongue. You hold for about 5 or 6 seconds, and that'll help you. I actually went on it myself, and it helped my breathing and my circulation really good. What it is, we have a plaque buildup which relates to the heart, and this is going to help you, and you're not going to have the problem with your circulation as much. Like people say, well, the reason why we start having problems with circulation, and let me ask you, is the back of your hand does the back of your hand look kind of off greenish color, palish green?
Yeah, I'm changing color. I'm kind of going grayish.
Okay, in your skin?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the arteries. So it's called the Strauss Heart Drops.
It's so weird. I bought the Strauss Heart Drops about a month ago.
And did you use them?
Talk about being in denial. They're sitting on the counter.
Okay, start using them. You take it's like a half an inch of the drops. You put it under your tongue. You hold it for about 4 to 5, 6 seconds, and then you swallow it and you drink it with some water. And you do it 3 times a day. That's when you get up in the morning, before or after lunch, and the last thing you do is before you go to bed. You do that for a whole month. Preferably if you could do it for 3 months, and you'll notice a big difference in your life, and your breathing, your circulation will be a whole lot better. Because what it does, it cleans up the arteries, which relates to your heart. Okay? It's not a heart condition.
Yeah.
It's plaque buildup in your arteries, and that's why your skin is graying. I went through the same thing as you did.
You're amazing, Derek. Thank you. And can I ask you one more thing?
Yes, my dear.
I'm still holding on. I don't know what to do around my daughter.
Okay.
Like, she'd be 17 now, and I still haven't resolved anything for her legally. I don't know what I meant to do, if anything, or like I know that there were 980 babies with between 2000 and 2004 that were in foster care. My daughter wasn't, but they all are written down as sudden death, natural causes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a natural cause at all.
No.
And then I started looking into how the other kids really died, and because of the paperwork, it's not able to be seen a lot, but one of her cousins from the Yukon was down here in foster care, and she died of a suffocation from a hot dog in her throat, and it's written down sudden death, natural causes. I just get stuck in what am I supposed to do around all of this.
Well, what do you really want to do? Do you want it to resolve this, or you want it just to leave it? It's up to you.
I really feel a deep responsibility to resolving it.
Okay.
I trust that she's safely over in the spirit world doing what she needs to do.
Well, in the spirit world,
but I also feel like I need to do something as her mother, and because I've got a stronger voice.
Here's what mothers
do. And a lot of the parents, I think a lot of the parents, other parents were probably, just heard that their kids died and felt guilty or whatever they're walking with, right? But
here's what I would,
because I know I'm responsible.
Yeah, but here's what I want to say for you to do for yourself, my dear, to bring bring comfort and satisfaction for yourself, is to write your daughter a letter. And tell her how you feel. Like express every emotion that you want, because when you're writing a letter, she actually sees what you do. In the spirit world, they're not in pain. They're very happy where they are. There's nobody suffering in spirit. We're the ones that make ourselves suffer. If you write her a letter, and then you take that letter and you burn it, and you put it in a small, glass bowl, clay bowl, and you burn it, and like you fold it all up and burn it, and that message will get to her. And then what will happen that night? You will dream about her, and then she'll give you her answer back to you, and you're going to have one of the most outstanding dream that you'll never ever forget. But she'll tell you exactly where she's at and how she's doing.
What she would like me to do to proceed with this.
Write her a letter. Yes, write her a letter and talk to her. Write your feelings.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah.
Because I'm just stuck in it. Thank you. I'm going to write a heartfelt letter. Thank you.
Yes. And tell her how you're feeling. And ask her questions. Oh, how are you doing, my dear? My sweet daughter, how are you doing? Whatever, how you want to write your letter to her, that will give her comfort, and that'll let her know how, it'll make you bring comfort and peace for yourself, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself.
Thank you. I think that's causing the health issues, just getting stuck, right?
Yeah. You'll be fine.
Thank you so much, Derek.
Okay, you take good care of yourself.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, we're almost coming to a close, folks. We've got about a few more minutes, and I want to thank my good friend Daryl for being a great producer, and shout out to Katie back there. He's going, hey, I'm texting, hey.
Hold on, let me see what Katie's doing. Katie, what's she doing over there? Oh, it does look like she's texting. She might not be. The 20th century ladies are here. I was hoping that the boss would come and call in. Yeah.
How you doing, my dear?
Oh, hold on. Here's Katie.
Now, I'm going to turn the camera on Katie.
Hello, my dear.
So, there you go. There's Katie. That's one of the other great producers of our station, LNM Radio Network, as Daryl and Katie. They were husband and wife. They got wonderful kids, and this is a wild and crazy couple of guys. So if you want to get to know them, these are the guys to talk to.
Wild and crazy is probably the best way.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I hope everybody's happy with the readings, and we're going to be doing it again. Probably next week. It was an experiment that I wanted to try. I got my mic up, got my everything studios all ready to go, and this is what I've been wanting to do for such a long time. But this is something this is what I used to do when I was with another radio station way back in 2003. We used to do something like this, where I actually used my own video machine. But this time now we got Facebook Live. I want to thank everybody on being on Facebook. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is one of the best nights I've had in a long time. So thank our listeners, thank our callers, reviewers, and if you guys have anything you want to do, you want to make a call, if you want to actually make an appointment, go on my website, whiteskycloud.com, or you can call me. My phone number is 604-818-8375, 604-818-8375. That's my own number. Write to me, tell me what you want to talk about, or if you want to get a reading, give me a call. Love to hear from you guys, and we'll talk to you guys next week, and we're going to call it a night. So this is Between Two Worlds Radio. I'm Derek Whiteskycloud. Talk to you guys next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Derek. Good.